Unfortunately, the unboxing section of this video was unfortunately going kind of downhill, and I got interrupted during it. So we're gonna just jump right into the review of the largest toy in the Paw Patrol Fire Rescue line. The Rapid Reload Fire Truck. Here it is in all its glory. It has amazing meticulous details. Little discharge needle meters, red and yellow tape, nice little red detailing. The only thing I'm upset about overall is that the wheels are black, unlike yellow, like which the most accurate model from the main line, not from the command center. But we'll compare models when we get to the ultimate review later. We have a much bigger detail right here with the fire department with the fire logo, Marshall's 03. Detailing is very similar on the other side. This thing does have lights and sounds. Right here is where the batteries go. It takes two AAAs, lights and sounds, and they're activated via this button right here in the middle of the sirens. That's all I really have to say about this for now. We'll get into the finer detailing when we look at some of the other stuff. So, before we look into the smaller details, it came with this little car that goes into the back of the fire rescue truck. It just rolls right in there. Which is pretty cool. Um, then here's the Marshall figure we get. Again, posable head, nothing else is posable. This one has the regular helmet, whereas the one that came with the command center had a transparent helmet, which is a little confusing. But anyways, we can put him right here in front. This does not set off any sounds. You can see the speakers on the grill here. And then this thing also comes with a thermal imager. You can tell because of all the different colors listed on here. Those can be fitted onto one of two sections that are fitted onto the side of the fire. Yeah. I personally like my thermal imager over here because it's only ever used on this side in the show. And then we have this little claw arm. I'm not entirely sure why we would need this, but it is spring-loaded, which means it will automatically close when you don't need it. But both of them fit on this little hole in the back on the mini car, which is really cool. So I personally fit the thermal imager on this side, and then I'll fit the claw on this side. Uh, and there we go. There's the claw right there. And then this thing comes with 10. Yeah, count them 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 water projectiles. Which is really dang awesome. Let's close up the compartments on the side here for now. So the water projectiles go in a little area right here in the compartment. Let me see if I can show it. These little slots right here. You can fit 5 of them in here because 5 of them go to another slot. That is awesome. I'll show it to you once I'm done sliding these in here. So, there's 5 in there. Let's get this back in place. And then here on top, you can see these 5 slots in here. You can fit 5 of them in there because there's a really cool play feature involving the Mega Water Cannon that I'm going to show you in a minute. So, we're going to put 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, as you'll see on the water cannon, we have 5 slots. Let's put the ladder back into place. And let's get the water cannon back into place. It slides in like so. And there you go. 5 water projectiles ready to shoot. You can tell which one's going to shoot next because it has the Paw Patrol logo up here, which I think is a really cool feature. It's really nice. And just like that. But now for probably the coolest play feature once I get this back in place. There we go. And while it is cool that you can indeed put a pup inside of the water cannon, like so, it's not nearly as cool as this next play feature, which I think, in my opinion, absolutely sells this toy. So, we have a gray switch right here, and if we put Marshall in this way, watch. He drops into the vehicle. That, in my opinion, is the coolest play feature for this toy. It is kind of pricey, but it is also huge. But I think it's totally worth the $60, even if parents are going to go crazy over the 2 AAA batteries for the lights and sounds. The undercarriage is pretty standard and basic. There's nothing really to show off there. Lights and sounds come out of the grill, as I've said earlier. And overall, $60? Pretty good for a toy like this. So yeah, I'll move on and hopefully get that ultimate review out for you guys soon, as I do have my 5 days of work coming up starting tomorrow. So I'll hopefully get it to you guys sooner rather than later. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.